Hey guys, today I'm going to be doing an in-depth tutorial on how to make acrylic keychains using your CRICUT. I'm going to explain where you can buy the files from CRICUT. I'm going to explain how you can unzip them so that you can use them in your CRICUT, and also I'm just going to show you guys how you can transfer your vinyl on to your acrylic blank. Today we are going to be making this dog mom acrylic keychain, but you can also make other cute designs using the method that I'm going to be showing you guys today. Enjoy! Let's head over to our computer.
So you can buy actually a lot of really cute designs from Etsy. There are a lot of creators who just specialize in making files for you to download so that you can use them for your CRICUT creations. Now to start, if you want to find the best designs, I would recommend typing in ACRYLIC KEYCHAIN SVG. Here you'll find a variety of designs that you can scroll through to find what you're looking for, but in my opinion, the best creator, if you're just going for something cute and simple, is DIY Craft Tutorials. They have just a big section for lots of different things, and honestly, you could probably find anything that you would want here. Right now, I'm going to make a keychain with a dog pattern. I'm going to find it by going to this page's keychain patterns and just scroll down, and it's right here on the right. I'm going to click it and buy it. But I've already bought it, so I'm just going to show you where to go once you've already bought this file. Also, you're going to want to make sure that the file that you're buying says SVG, because if you want to make something with layers, this is the best type of file that you're going to want to buy. Once you've bought the file, you're going to want to click your account in the top right and go to purchases and reviews. Now, it will bring you to all your previous purchases. It should be located at the top, but since I bought this SVG a while ago, I will have to scroll down to find it. Now click download files and it will bring you
to the location where you can download the file.
There might be some words from the creator, but I'm just gonna download it. Now that we are in files, you won't actually be able to use this in your CRICUT just yet. This file is locked, as you can see, it's zipped, so we're gonna have to extract it out of this file so we can use it. So click download, and as you can see, it's the very first one. It's zipped. It has like a zipper on the file, so it's compressed. But you're going to want to hit new folder and name it whatever you want. I'm just going to name it Dog Mom 101. So once you name it, you're actually going to go back to the file that you just downloaded, click it, and hit extract all. When you click extract all, you're going to want to put it in the file that you just created. So I'm going to put it in Dog Mom 101, which is at the bottom right here, and I'm going to select that folder. As you can see, it's empty, but not for long. I'm going to hit extract. It's going to take like 2 seconds, and then this file will decompress and move into this Dog Mom location. So now after you're done doing this, you're going to want to head to CRICUT. Once you get to the front page, you're going to hit my projects, and then in the top left hit new. Once you get to this new project, you can go to the bottom left and hit upload, then upload image and browse. Since we put this file in downloads, we're going to go and click on the file that we just made, Dog Mom 101, and then it's going to bring us to the keychains. Make sure you hit SVG. Also, here's a tip. Whenever you get here and there's all these different patterns, just hit all patterns, because since it's an SVG, there's a hack that you can use. So now that you have clicked it, it's going to go to this prepare to load. Just hit upload because it should be all ready. Okay, so once you hit upload, you're going to hit the file that you just brought and add to your canvas. So as you can see, whenever it loads, it's all together, but this is an easy fix. You can just ungroup it, and I'm going to use a dog print, not any of the other ones, so I'm just going to slide it out, and I'm going to group all these other ones back together. I can either delete them or just make them invisible, but I'm just going to delete it for now. Now that I've deleted all of these other patterns, I'm going to send this paw print to the top front, and I don't know that if it's really the right size for my keychain, so I'm going to come over here to shapes and click the circle as a template. As you can see up here, it's the right size. It's 2x2, and I'm just going to send it to the back and change it into a different color. I'm not going to actually use this on my design, but I'm just using it to make sure that everything is the right size. So next, I'm just going to add the text that I want, and then we'll go on from there. Okay, so now that I'm done, I'm going to show you something that you can use to make your life a little bit easier. So once you hit make, as you can see, the way that I set up my words kind of went to the way that the Cricut maker wanted it to go to. So especially on big projects, it makes it a lot easier if you can just print it and it just stays the same. So what I did was I hit attach this button in the bottom right corner, and it attached the words together. So now whenever I hit make, as you can see, these words are now the way that I want it, and so it'll be easier for me whenever I go to put it on my keychain. So now I click make and click whatever material that I'm using. Also, you can switch to whichever cut that you want first. I'm just going to go with the words, but you choose the material you want, and you can actually change the default. With the vinyl that I use, I like less pressure, but you can adjust it to whatever you prefer. Now I'm going to get my cutting mat and take off the clear top. Something that really always helps me out as well is this cutting board thing. It really helps me to easily cut all my vinyl and materials that I'm using. It just comes in a lot of handy, and I would really suggest to use it if you're thinking about doing these types of projects. Next, all you have to do is just cut up your vinyl to what you need. Here I am cutting up small pieces of 2x2, which will fit my acrylic blanks really well. Now that I have everything that I need, I did cut up the blue paw print parts, but I'm just going to show you guys these black vinyl pieces that I have right now. And next, you're going to want to put it on your mat. You can use your computer. You can look on the side to see if you're lining it up correctly. And once you have it lined up, just like this, you're going to slide it into your Cricut. Under the there's two little slits on the sides, and you just want to make sure that you put them under, and all you're going to do is you're going to hit the arrow button, and then once the Cricut button starts blinking, you want to hit that and it'll start to go.
Now when your Cricut is done cutting, it is going to stop, of course, and then all you have to do is hit the arrow button and it will shoot it right out. Now I'll just take the vinyl off and put the new piece on, looking at my computer to make sure that it's straight. So while the paw print is cutting out, I want to show you guys my setup. I keep my mat on my wall as well as my tools. I just have everything to where you can see it and it's easily accessible. I have my vinyl down in some of my drawers, right under my Cricuts, as well as a little container that is on the side of my desk where I leave just extra pieces of vinyl that I've cut and will use later, just so that I don't have to cut or waste as much as I have to. Now in my drawers, this is where I kind of keep all my little supplies. I have all my keychains in here. I have my acrylic blanks as well as my jewelry tools that I use to close and open some of the pieces that I have to close and open whenever I am putting everything together on the keychain. Here are the tools. I just keep them on the side so that they're easily accessible, and honestly, this is just a great setup. Okay, so a little tip that I actually found on TikTok: if you get a empty Clorox bottle container, you can take off the outside part or not, but this is an awesome little tool for whenever you're weeding. It keeps your area from getting messy, and also whenever you have something on the tip of your weeder, it just takes it off. Also, these are the main tools I use: a scraper and, of course, my weeder. And then here's the transfer paper that I use. I'd really recommend getting it because, honestly, it's a lifesaver. So here I've cut it for my two pieces
Honestly, I might just need one piece of transfer paper. But now that I have my 2 pieces of vinyl, what I'll do is I'm going to weed them off. I'm going to take off this big part so I just have the letters on just the paper. It's super easy. Just be careful to make sure that you're doing it right. And then of course I'll use my Clorox box to get everything off, and then I'll just finish it off. Now that I'm done weeding everything, I have grabbed my acrylic blank. It looks kind of rough on the outside, but secret, there is actually a clear film on the top that keeps it protected during shipping, and whenever you take it off, it's super clear. And I saw a lot of comments or reviews whenever I bought this saying that it was super dirty and looked scratched, but that is just like a little sealant that they put on there to make sure that it's protected, and it's super easy to remove, and it's awesome. Now I just put my transfer paper onto the cutout and take off the backing paper, put it on my acrylic blank, make sure that it's on there really nice, and then just take off the transfer paper. I will do the same with the letters and put it on there. I probably should have chosen white, but I was kind of rushing, so I just chose black. Now all I have to do is put on the connector parts, and this is where I use the jewelry pieces, like jewelry tools. I just use one of the jewelry clip things. This is I keep this one in my left hand, and then with my right I use a thinner tool and just close it off. Whenever I'm done doing that, I put the tassel on and it's done. Keychains are honestly a really great craft to do for fun. You could make it into a business. They look really cute and they're pretty easy to make. I might make a video on how to seal them if you guys want it. Just put it down in the comments, as well as some other things that you can do to help you whenever doing stuff like this with your CRICUT. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.